Today is Friday, September 27th. Good evening for WRCO News. Sitting in for Joanne Krulotz, I'm Tim Thied. Senator Howard Marklein announced today that the new Highway 130 Lone Rock Bridge is open to traffic. Senator Marklein worked to move up this project by nearly 4 years and to secure needing funding for the $37 million project. The new bridge opened today, and local first responders were the first to cross the newly opened bridge.
I am thrilled that the new Highway 130 Lone Rock Bridge is now open to traffic. Since 2020, I've been pushing the DOT to accelerate this project, and I'm pleased that we were able to accomplish this goal. The design-build process is one of the primary reasons this project was accelerated. Throughout this project, I have heard good things about the design-build program and process.
The old Highway 130 Lone Rock Bridge consisted of 3 structures. 2 of the structures were originally completed 92 years ago, and a third structure was completed 82 years ago. The bridges were narrow and in desperate need of repair. The Highway 130 Lone Rock Bridge project was the first DOT project in Wisconsin to be built using a design-build process. Design-build projects overlap the design and construction phase to streamline a project, leading to faster timelines and increased efficiencies. Senator Marklein led the effort to include $20 million in funding to design-build projects in the 2021 through 23 Wisconsin state budget to support this project. The design-build process was one of the primary reasons this project was accelerated, Marklein said. Now that the new bridge is open to traffic, construction work will continue to remove the 3 structures from the old bridge. All work is expected to be completed by summer of 2025. The general election is less than 40 days away, and on the ballot in November, voters in Wisconsin will have a statewide referendum question. As we break it down, the referendum would amend the state constitution from every United States citizen may vote to only United States citizens may vote. An interesting amendment because it's not clear if it's actually functionally changes anything. For those interested in looking at a sample ballot before the election, head to My Vote for more information. New research from UW-Madison shows that children who live in areas that were once redlined have a higher risk of asthma today. Redlining was the discriminatory practice of giving specific areas low grades for home loans, usually because more people of color and immigrants live there. It was widely used until it was banned in 1968. A new study from UW-Madison shows that children who grew up in the area that were once redlined had a 3% increased chance of developing asthma. Researchers say that that's at least partly because of lower air quality and housing issues like mold and pests. Unemployment in Wisconsin is 2.5%. The State Department of Workforce Development says that's down from 3.3% in July. Joblessness went down in all 12 major population centers since August, as well as since last year. Wisconsin businesses say healthcare costs are a burden. Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce new survey shows 85% of Wisconsin businesses reported healthcare costs going up 10% or more. The University of Wisconsin Regents have voted unanimously to fire a communications professor who was seeking to retain tenure after his dismissal as chancellor of one of the system's campuses for making pornographic films. The board today rejected his wish to remain a professor. Joe Gao has served as chancellor of UW-La Crosse for nearly 17 years. He argued last week that he should be allowed to retain a teaching position on campus. But university attorneys argue that he was unethical, violated terms of his employment contract, damaged the reputation of the university, and interfered with its mission. Gao said he is considering filing a lawsuit to retain his teaching job. A federal judge has ordered the U.S. government to temporarily leave roads open on a Wisconsin reservation for non-tribal property owners. The Lac du Flambeau tribe in the 1960s granted easements allowing public access to some reservation roads. The easement expired about a decade ago. The tribe last year barricaded the roads and demanded up to $20 million for access. The U.S. government sued on the tribal's behalf, seeking trespassing damages from non-tribal users of the roads. U.S. District Judge William Conley issued an injunction Thursday prohibiting the government from blocking the roads while the lawsuit is pending. Conley noted that the injunction doesn't apply to the tribe, but he expects the tribe to follow it. The 65th annual Gays Mills Apple Festival is being held today through Sunday. Things will kick off tomorrow morning at 7 with St. Mary's Pancake and Sausage Breakfast at the Community Building. The walk run will begin at 9 in Lions Park at the Kickapoo River Bridge. A variety of activities will be held throughout the day, including a carnival at the fairgrounds from 10 to 5 and live music at various businesses. Wisconsin's 77th Alice in Dairyland, Hallie Heinzel, will also make a special appearance at the 65th Annual Gays Mills Apple Festival on Saturday to highlight the significance of this specialty crop to the region and promote the 78th Alice in Dairyland Finals in Crawford County in May. Heinzel will be in the Gays Mills Lions Park and downtown area between 9 and noon tomorrow. She will also make some orchard stops during her visit. Apple Fest attendees are invited to meet Alice and see her special car Tassie and post a picture on social media using the hashtag Gays Mills Apple Fest. Heinzel's visit is part of the leap up to the 78th Alice in Dairyland Finals. Alice in Dairyland is a communications professional with the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection who works to educate the public about Wisconsin agriculture. Each May, a new Alice is selected from a group of candidates during an extensive public job interview process, and each year a different county hosts the finals. While Crawford County is home to 3 Alice in Dairyland's alumni, this is the first time it will host the celebration of Wisconsin agriculture. It's Banned Book Week. Peter Bromberg with the group Every Library says more restrictions on reading make banned books more important.
Having access to the stories of people who have different cultures, different beliefs, different perspectives, maybe different life experiences, and that builds an understanding and an empathy. That's the necessary grease on the wheels of a democracy and a pluralistic society.
More than 100 Wisconsin school districts have had book challenged since 2020. And the River Valley Area Community Gardens is accepting pre-registration for 2025 garden plots. 10 by 10 plots rent for $20 a season. 10 by 20 plots are $40 for the season, and 20 by 20 plots are $60. The fee includes straw mulch, manure compost, organic fertilizer, water to each plot section, and hoses, as well as the use of a rototiller and other tools. Print registration forms are available in the info box at the gardens located in the 900 block of North Westmore, Spring Green. Forms may also be requested via email at info@rvacg.org or by texting 608-588-6040.